Hello Onion Creekers, this is Lonnie Alexander giving you your latest tip. I'm here on number 3 original. Some of you might recognize this spot. I'm in the left rough, in between the wall and the fairway. Ball's below my feet. That's what we're here to talk to you about, uneven lies. So let's first talk about this shot on here, 3 original. Those of you that know this approach shot know that we can land it short. We're also faced with an overhanging limb here, so I'm basically taking a club that I'm not making a full swing with, hopefully to ensure good contact. When I say not making a full swing, you know, when I'm off balance as I am here, I'm really trying to, almost take a club that I can shorten my swing to hopefully make good contact. The other thing that I'm doing that you might not be able to see from the camera angle is I'm putting the ball back in my stance. Ball's below my feet. The ground is actually higher behind you. So to ensure that you don't meet the ground before the ball, you put it back in your stance. Now that will delay your club face getting square. So typically when the ball's below your feet, here's your checkpoints. Back in the stance, aiming to the left. Because you have it back in the stance, the club face doesn't close as quickly. So the ball likes to fade. So back in the stance, aiming left. And then lastly, I'm getting closer to the ball than normal and bending my knees more. I really have to maintain my knee flex. So those things, back in the stance, aiming left, standing closer, and then that abbreviated swing. So I'm really trying to maintain my knee flex and not make too big of a swing. That was a good punch. It's landing short of the green and running up there onto the front of the green. So that was a nice one. Again, I'll review those fundamentals when the ball's below your feet. You want to put the ball back in your stance, closer than normal, get a lot of knee bend, orient yourself left of the target, and make a less than full swing, what some might call a punch swing. Very important I maintain my knee flex. Now just a little bonus tip, if you are hitting on a downhill lie, you also want to play that back in your stance. And you don't have to stand closer, but you do want to orient your shoulders with the slope so that you swing down the slope. Anytime you're on a downhill lie, you want to swing with the slope. That de-lofts the club. You might want to take less club than normal if you're on a downhill lie. And also plan on it liking to leak to the right. If the ball's above your feet, you definitely want to stand further away, feeling more like baseball style. You want to be reaching for it a little bit as opposed to closer, and you don't bend at the waist as much. You kind of orient your spine with less bend at the waist. So that allows you to, again, level yourself with the slope. So ball below your feet, downhill lie, ball above your feet. That basically leaves us with those feelings of hitting with the slope at all times and orienting yourself at all times. So hopefully that'll help you if you're on some uneven lies. Again, ball below your feet, closer to it. Downhill lie, further back in the stance. Ball above your feet, then you're looking at definitely standing further away. And it's hard for you to see, but if I'm doing an uphill lie, I'm getting myself oriented this way. And again, really on all of these, I'm abbreviating my swing and trying to play the ball a little bit back. So one more punch shot, back in the stance, closer to the ball, aiming a little left and punching.